I'm Corbett Wall with DV Auction, here with your feeder flash for Friday, June the 16th. Getting late in the week there on Thursday, did see some mild relief. Not a big turnaround or a bounce or anything like that, but just some mild relief from the really tough pressure we've seen all week long in all your cattle markets and in the board too. But you look at the board on Thursday, live cattle futures, the June spot contract was still down $2. Ending the day at 122.50, keeping that basis at $8 to $10 the way they've been liking to keep it here for the better part of this year. But you look at your others and your most popular August and some of the others, they were just kind of mixed, unevenly steady, maybe a few cents this way or a few cents that way. That's the best we've seen all week. Your August contract did end the day on Thursday at 117.50. So that's what we got to look forward to there. But if they're going to keep that about a $10 basis, again, maybe 127 or 8, that wouldn't be so bad for a fat cattle market going into August. But feeder cattle futures were actually higher on Thursday. The August was up 95. It was up the most, and that was some nice news there. And it did respond in your cash feeder cattle markets right away. Fat cattle trade has been tough this week. They traded Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Significant numbers, all progressively lower. Starting out with that 132 trade over 10,000 head for early July, which just absolutely took the rug out from everybody else that was trying to sell negotiated this week or trying to hold any kind of market position. But most of your live sales so far this week, 128 to 133, with that weighted average running around 131. Some rumors of maybe some live sales as low as 126, but never got confirmation on that, and nobody reported it. Of course, nobody would be wanting to stand up and raise their hand and say they did that. But some dressed sales through the week, 210 to 215, with a weighted average through Wednesday around 211.50. And some talk there of even lower dressed market on Thursday as low as 205, but could not confirm that. Market News sure didn't report that and didn't see it anywhere else. But you look at your feeder cattle markets on Thursday, real-time index on Beef Market Central, 143.77 late on Thursday. That was down just 77 cents from Wednesday. That's the least amount of loss we've seen per day this week on your RTI. But for the week compared to the end of last week, that 143.77 is down $8.72. So that's a sharp loss there. Big sale on Thursday there. Pratt, Kansas had close to 4,000 head. Feeder steers there quoted $4 to $7 lower. Those weighing over 9. They're actually, the bulk of their sale weighed over 9. They had a lot of nice loads of steers weighing over 9, and they got quoted firm to $1 higher. You look at your Beef Market Central market report there, and you can see that a lot of cattle there at 9, and actually a little bit better than last week's average, but sure, 4 to 7 lower on your 8 weights, and not many steers weighing under 8, but a sharp loss on those, but not really enough to establish a good market. Look at an individual quote in Pratt. At 11:30 Thursday morning, they had a load of 908-pound steers, bring 154.75. That's as good as we've seen anywhere this week. Look at another market out east there, Bluegrass Stockyard South, Stanford, Kentucky, had a load of 696-pound steers, right close to 700 pounds there, 10 o'clock Thursday morning at 164. That's your feeder flash for Friday.